Twitter is a platform where it's all about organic engagement and there's no newsfeed algorithm selection. So it's a program where it's bulk. So you want to send as many tweets out with Twitter as possible. What I'm going to show you is how to write a bunch of tweets fast and then use Microsoft Excel so that all you have to do is take the tweets you've already written and then share them out again in the future. If you've spent the time to try and create a tweet, you don't want to have to use that tweet once and let it go to waste. So if you combine this strategy with Hootsuite and with Bitly, you can get a very good return on the time you spend writing your tweets, because what you won't have to do is then spend a whole bunch of time writing new tweets all the time. So I use Hootsuite. Hootsuite allows me to share across both Twitter channels and across Facebook and Google Plus and LinkedIn with one effort, and it allows me to schedule up to 10 automatic updates per day. Now, if you want to schedule more updates, you can use Hootsuite on one Twitter account to schedule 300 and some bulk updates at once. But what I want to show you now is just how to write the messages and share them fast as soon as possible. But especially in this, to write the messages and make a spreadsheet that has all these messages. So I'm going to go back just to the spreadsheet to start. What I've got in this spreadsheet is a new list I've made of tweets that are in the proper format and ready to go. So the maximum is 140 characters. So what I do, I have a little field over here that says LEN equals A1. And if I zoom in, you might be able to see it a little better. You might not. So it says LEN equals A1. And in that one, it says A4. So this allows me to get a character count of how many exact characters there are in this tweet. This allows me to do this whole strategy in Excel without having to go over into Twitter. Now, you can just straight up put these in Twitter one tweet at a time, but the thing is then you can't schedule them. What I want to do is schedule ahead of time. So if you go to my tweets, you can see I'm scheduled out all the way. It's February 22nd. I've got tweets coming out all the way through March 1st already. So that's what I want to do, is always be scheduled ahead on my tweets. So these are the tweets going out. Now what I want to do is be able to create some new tweets for my new content quickly. So here's how I'm going to do that. So I'll start on my website. I ultimately want people coming to my website. And one of the simplest things I can do is just take my URL straight like that and put that in a tweet. So what I do, I go paste this in a tweet. This is the initial part of it. And then what I can do, I want to make up to 10 different tweets on my website. I can just go down and paste in right here. So now I just paste that, and I have to go one at a time the way I did it. So there. Now I've got the URL pasted. Now all I do in each of these is write some reason someone should come to my website. So I just go in and write a little thing that I would think of if you saw it in Twitter, you might want to learn more. So something simple like, how have I written so many blog posts in such a short period? So there, a good quick little tweet. Now I just hit enter on this, and now I can see that's 98 characters long. Now what I want to do is the same thing, and I can just put questions, things like, have you been to jerrybanfield.com? Quick little tweet. Next, I do something else like, you won't believe how cool my website is. And then something simple right behind that, such as, what do you think of my updated website format? And then another tweet similar to that, hundreds of free articles about Facebook ads. And I can just keep doing this over and over again to get people out of Twitter, out of Facebook, out of LinkedIn, out of Google Plus to go to my website. So I just write up these little tweets, and then what I do, I have them all in this spreadsheet, so then I can use them over and over again in the future whenever I want to. That's the beauty of this strategy, is that I've got all of these tweets. If they work good, then I can just use them again. And I'm just trying to funnel people ultimately to my website in order to get Udemy course sales, to get people sharing my website, using all the free content I have on my website, and then following me on other channels. So if I've got this stock list of all these tweets right here, I can constantly be talking about something on my website. And it's this easy to just go write a bunch of them all at once. Or when you write a new article or make an update, to just put this on here. So what I'll do is show you very quickly how to do that. So I have a couple of tweets for my homepage. I also hired a freelancer to write a bunch of them about my homepage. So what I want to do now is specifically do one article on my website and show you how I do that, and then do a quick Udemy course link and show you that. So all I have to do then is grab an article on my website, and I want to do a new one. So I'll take this article here. So I've got this link, frustrated how to live in the moment. Then what I do, I pull my bit.ly over here, and I want to shorten this thing so that the actual link can go straight in. Now I've shortened it, and I've already got my bit.ly. I put the long URL in, so I'll drag that out of here. So now I'll bring the spreadsheet up, and what I do is paste that in there, but I don't want it to paste with a hard link. So I'll go to keep text only, and then I have to remove the hyperlink from this when it comes up. So I don't want the link in there, so what I can do is just say, you see what happens if you have the hyperlink in here like this, it gets all messy. So I'll just delete that entire row and then paste it straight in there. And now what I do, and you notice what happened when I hit enter, you don't want to do that. So what I'll do is paste this straight down, and then I'll write a few quick things about it from the blog post. And so first, there's no reason I can't just copy the title to start, so I'm alt-tabbing to do this. So then I go paste the title back in here, and now I've got a nice little tweet right there. Now I'll alt-tab back to the page, and what I can do then is just copy something else straight through, or I can just take a little thing from the page like, want to learn how to live in the moment. Same thing. Then I can go back here, read a little bit more of this, and I can put another title in here, something like, how am I able to be happy right now? And the same thing, just go down here, little clickable URLs, different variations, and then when you go through an analytics, you can see exactly which of these titles work best if you want to really optimize. But I just share all of these kind of brute force and then get people to go through to my website. The idea is, I want to get people who are watching my social media posts that if they read all of these different ones, then maybe they'll finally click on the URL at some point. So I put all these little variations on the title, and then I can send people straight to the page. And I could go through and do that for as many pages as I wanted to. So now I've got several new links, and then all I have to do, once I've got that, I just copy. I can then easily copy this and drop it straight in Hootsuite, and now it shares straight to my website. I just hit auto schedule, and now that message is up there. And then I can take this one, I can do them a little out of order so they're not straight up boring in that respect. Then I can take that one. And another same thing, just copy these things, post them straight in there. So I hope this has been helpful for you in seeing what you can do to build a huge library of tweets that then all you have to do is rotate them. You just go through and share them over and over and over again. You go through and share all of these tweets, and then you just rotate through over and over and over again, a brute force approach, and then you can get people the maximum engagement coming through on Twitter. So thank you for watching this, and I hope this has been helpful.